just found what appears to be a vehicle. That looks like the right shape. Definitely a weird look.
It has been right at 3 weeks since Jerry Wilkins' dad, stepmom, and 4 siblings have seen him, and that was here in Lincoln at his home. Now his family is hoping someone out there has some information that will bring him home.
You might call them scuba sleuths.
Their new hobby went from cleaning up waterways to solving mysteries. And what a great public service.
Jeremy Sides and Adam Brown travel the country searching for closure in cold cases.
Amazing. The gift of closure to grieving families
Right.
is absolutely priceless.
On our first part 1 looking for Jerry Wilkins, we began searching the Coosa River near his home in Childersburg, Alabama. But today we came back because we received some new information on his last known location that took us in another direction. Alright, it's the next day, and we have some new information about where he worked up towards Lincoln, which is like 40 minutes north of Childersburg. So we're kind of hitting the boat ramps and areas up that way. This one goes right. Oh, I'm pretty sure he would have passed over this highway right here going to work. And this whole area, you could drive off, anything could happen. We've checked it before a while back. Thought we saw something over there. It's like a year or so ago, but we're gonna check it again. Then the lake is up here, all around the Lincoln area. All right, we pull up to the next boat ramp, and I think Jeremy's stuck in the ice. Look at this. This is not good. You don't want to close your window. Getting mud everywhere. Back up. I don't. Close your window. All right, you got it. Well, this is how it is sometimes. This weather is not helping. Come on. Alright, just put in, and it's 8 feet off the bat. Definitely deep enough. Kind of looks like something right there, actually, upside down, sort of. Like those are tires. It might be an upside down vehicle. Look, it looks like 2 little tires. We gotta go over that again. It's been like a year or two or so since we've been here. There could be new cars. All right, we just got over into the lake just like that, hopping over here, because there's like so many more spots that need to be checked. 6 feet, 7 feet. I mean, it's dropping off here. This is a big old boat ramp. This is just one of very many that we're going to be looking at. We're probably going to be covering, I mean, our goal is to cover this whole lake, all the obvious bodies of water, to try to find Jerry, I mean, or clear the areas. We don't want him to be in the water. But it's been, I think, 19 days since he's been missing with his vehicle, which, that's not good. That's really strange, that long. So I feel like a lot of the cases we look into that are recent, you know, it's like a week or something like that. But we're gonna scan everything real good and see if we can find some answers. It's already 30 feet out here. Surely a car has gone in. I mean, they probably have cameras. This is a nice facility. Sure. A lot of times people don't, I mean, with the colder weather, if no one reported it going in, they're not gonna go looking. And there's not very many fishermen. I've seen like one other person on the boat.
Yeah, there's somebody hardcore out here and there's some fishing. That wasn't ideal. Should be deep enough,
yeah. And that looks clear so far. We'll go around here and jump to different boat ramps and definitely show you guys if we see anything. All right, we checked that boat ramp and a couple other ones, didn't see anything. Now we're over here by the Interstate 20 bridge, if you can see through the window here, which this is a very busy interstate. And I actually look back, I guess a few years back, there was like a family of 4. I think they were all girls that had an accident, and they actually drove in the middle and crashed.
The woman died after a car went off an interstate bridge and into the river near Riverside. That's in St. Clair County. Troopers say it happened on eastbound I-20 this morning. Bridget Braxton was not wearing a seatbelt when her car went into the Coosa River, and she died at the scene. The interstate is back open now that rescue crews pulled the car from the water.
And that was a very big tragedy, a big, huge story that happened that I read about. So cars can definitely go in the water. It's happened before. We're gonna scan up and down this bridge, give it a good look. It's really shallow on the left side, but like over here, it's like 5 feet. Then I know it gets deeper in the middle. We're still shooting 95 feet out both ways. It's really rocky. Yeah, it's really shallow right here. I think they went straight through the bridges up there, so we'll go over everything again. So there was a big hole that dropped off. Oh, it's like 10 feet. It's still deep enough, but it's pretty clear. So far. It's higher. We've been going a ways and we haven't found anything, but somebody sent me a spot. They thought they saw a car, but it ends up being a boat, as you can see. That is not a car. You can see the back flat and the pointed kind of front, so check that off the list. It was in this cove back here. Now we know.
Now we know.
So we're almost to the dam. We're gonna keep on going, but I mean, it's not a giant lake, but it's taking 30 minutes just to get down there. So we'll keep on moving. All right, we finally made it all the way to the other side of the lake. We're at Logan Martin Lake over here at the dam, which goes all the way down here. No guardrail that I can see on this whole side. Looks like there's a couple spots that have like, I don't know if you can see it, there's a truck going by right now where the road is. And a guy went off in the water here before. Also, I found on a news story, so we're gonna scan the whole thing. I mean, also we spoke to the family and they wanted us to check over here, so we're just gonna scan this. And there's some more boat ramps around here we're gonna take a look at. There's 19 feet. Definitely deep enough. It's strange to me that there's no guardrail. Alright, we're making our way down the dam road. Haven't seen anything yet. It is deeper here. I mean, there's like holes. It goes from like 2 feet to 20 feet. I don't know if we ever scanned this before. It doesn't actually seem as familiar as I remember. But so far it's really clear. You can see there's a truck going by. Window's really dirty. But it's crazy that there's no guardrails until like up here between those two things. Especially after a car's already been launched. A car's already gone in here before.
Ice on the rocks.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna go around it down there. I don't know if that's accessible, but we'll go around. Then hit a few other spots. But haven't found anything yet today, but some sunken boats. All right, we are out of the lake. We're heading towards Huntsville for another case, but there's one more boat ramp. It's 10 minutes north of Lincoln, where he worked, that I wanted to check because we were going by here anyways. It's like Hart's Ferry boat ramp. There's a lot of little access points And if you look over there, we'll go by it. But I mean, I would bet money that there's a vehicle out here. I don't know. It's kind of out of the way a little bit for Jerry, but there's a lot of access points. So we're gonna scan up and down here. I can almost bet money that we're gonna find something. All right. So we were scanning. We just found what appears to be a vehicle. I mean, that looks like the right shape, but I can't tell if it's really old, like one of those cube cars, or that just looks like the frame, but it looks too put together to be like rusted away, so maybe it's newer. Definitely a weird look, but...
What do you think? You want to send the drone down?
Yeah, let's just do that, and we'll
back it up. Let's go see
check
if we
this
can,
thing out.
put the magnet on it.
I'm really curious. All right, we have the magnet line on. I think it's holding for now. It's not really much of a current, so we should be good. That sun's going down quick. We only have like a few more minutes. But we're using the Chasing Gladius Mini S once again from Chasing Drone Company. If you guys are looking for an affordable, good drone, go check them out in the link below. We're gonna send the drone down here, get a look. The water's still like 39 degrees, so I'm not diving.
That's pretty darn cold.
I mean, if it's him, I'd dive, but just for the old, this is, I don't know, it kind of looks like an old car, like a frame.
It looks like there's a frame to something. I'm guessing Jeep or Bronco with like all the panels off,
Yeah.
so it just has the frame on it.
I think it's actually like a car more so. We had a squished image, so it looked like a Jeep.
We'll see.
I think old car of some sort.
We'll see.
Let's throw it in. So I sent my drone down and I hit the bottom right here. As you can see, there's some visibility, which the drone definitely adds a lot more visibility than when we're diving, and it's safer. But when we're diving, we stir up all the silt and it's a lot harder to see. But here you can see the bottom's fairly rocky, sandy. I'm trying to find the vehicle right now and go towards it. It usually takes me a few minutes. It really depends on how much current there is, which there was a little bit. And here I finally found the vehicle, or I should say what's left of the vehicle. This thing is old, rusted. It is like Swiss cheese. This vehicle is just falling apart. I'm going around trying to see if I can find any badges or identifying marks. We know it's not Jerry's vehicle, the one we're looking for. But you also never know if vehicles you find underwater may be linked to other cold cases. So I always try to do the research after we get this footage and dive on them. And right now I think we're thinking it's some sort of old Wagoneer, SUV, or some sort of boxier, bigger car. There's the window and the side of it. Also, if you have any better idea, if I happen to be wrong, which does happen a lot, because I'm not a car professional, especially when it comes to these old cars, but please let me know your thoughts on what you think this vehicle is. Right now I'm thinking it's like a Wagoneer of some sort. So here is the bumper, I believe, and the lights. And I usually try to go straight towards where the tag is, to try to see if there is a tag. But you can see there is so much growth on this car. I could not tell what anything was, really. And it didn't look like there was a tag. Or if there was, it fell off by now and rusted off. So I keep going around the vehicle, and I believe this is one of the rear lights. Those lights always fall out pretty early on, for whatever reason. And it's kind of like a ghost frame of what's left of the car. And here is a seat belt, it looks like, hanging out of one of the windows. You can see the glass there. And the metal, the door frame is just gone. There's part of the glass and the seat belt hanging out. Also, the roof is pretty much gone in this vehicle as well. And that's kind of common, you know, the materials that last is the glass, any cloth material, seats, leather, stuff like that. But the metal just withers away, especially, you know, when current is moving over the vehicles for 10s, 20, 30, 40 years. And there is the front of the car. You can see the mount for where the hood used to be. There is really not much left of this vehicle. So now I'm going around to the tire to try to see if there's any logo on it, and it's definitely silted over. I couldn't verify what it was. I'm sure somebody watching will know based on what they see so far, but to me I couldn't see any decals or badges. But that definitely is an older style tire and rim. So I kept going around the vehicle, trying my best to find anything, but I could not 100% identify it. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Alright, well, my GoPro died, but you guys saw the footage there. I don't know what it is, but hopefully I'll know or have a better idea. What do you think?
It's something old, honestly, with those center captures. To me, is a dead giveaway. I'm thinking 80s.
80s?
Yeah, something really old.
Well, maybe one of y'all will know in the comments, and you can leave a comment for me, but boat did pretty good. A little scratchy.
Yeah, no worries. Little touch-up paint.
Yeah, if there's we're definitely not done searching for Jerry. If you guys, if there's any updates, I'll have that going on in the description or here right now. I'm cutting into the video because we have an update about Jerry's case. We just learned about within the past 24 hours. Now, our search was a while back. It was weeks ago. You know, this video is being put out way later, but we just learned that he did go through a toll road up in Oklahoma around the time he went missing back on January 3rd. So that is a new update, which leads us to believe he's not in this Talladega area anymore. And I'm sure he's still alive, and I don't know, we don't know the circumstances why he's up there, why he's not communicating with the family. But if you guys have seen him or his vehicle, please reach out and report it to the police. I know they're desperate for answers, and everyone just wants to bring Jerry home. Appreciate you guys watching. If you have any tips or any other cases in your area of missing people with vehicles also missing, feel free to send them my way and email them. And I really appreciate all you guys' help. See you on the next one.